Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to your daily energy check-in. When you're done watching your particular element, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that little notification bell, because Monday through Friday, every morning, we get up and do the daily energy check-in. So you might as well hit that join button too. For a small donation of $10 a month, you get access to a lot of stuff, including a general hypnocrow session. Anyways, today is June 21st, 2021. So June is the 6th month. 21 reduces down to a 3. So 6 plus 3 equals 9. 9 plus 2021 reduces down to a 5. 9 plus 5 equals 14. 14 reduces down to a 5. So 5s are about us making changes in our lives, things that we've been struggling with, things that have there's been obstacles in our lives. Today is an opportunity to overcome them obstacles and make important changes in our lives. So really a couple of days away from the full moon in Sagittarius. I thought it was Capricorn, so my apologies. It is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the house of higher wisdom and higher learning, higher knowledge. We also have Jupiter stationary in, I believe it's Pisces. Pisces is the 12th house, our spiritual path. And then it goes retrograde tomorrow back into Aquarius. So you may want to look up and see where all these signs are in your charts. All right. So then the day after it goes retrograde, we have that full moon in Sagittarius. So there's a lot of, I want to say, unveiling of some truths if you're open to receiving that. So let's go ahead and check out your affirmation for today. Well, good morning, Miss Elaine. Good morning, Elaine, I had a dream about you last night. You have a bear totem around you, a black bear totem. It was in my dreams, and it was with us, me and you. So it's kind of cool that it finally, I missed you last week, just so you know. I missed you on my live streams. Falulabelle, good morning. So if you're still on here, Elaine, go ahead and shoot me a message there to let me know you're still with us. It was kind of cool to have this black bear totem around us because we were very friendly with it. At first, you were a little scared, but I told you it was okay. The bear had a collar on it, which was kind of cool. We had a name for it and everything, but it was not a full-grown bear, but it wasn't yet a baby cub. It was in that tween stage, so it must have been with us for a while. But yeah, we have a black bear totem around us. And I feel like it was a lot. I don't know. I feel like it's been mostly around you, and I just happened upon it because sometimes, we can see things, that other people can't see. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm glad to have you back though. Like I said, I missed you last week, Miss Elaine. I noticed you were gone. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the daily affirmation for today, June 21st, 2021. I'm getting the deck of cards out. I box them up when I don't use them to protect them. So I had to unbox them and pull them out of their little container here. Put the box back together. All right. So the affirmation for today is about relationships. So our relationships are important today. So I allow others to have their thoughts and feelings, right? So with other people around us, the relationships that we have with other people today as a collective, we're allowing them to have their own thoughts, their own feelings, right? Look at the clouds. The cloudiness is coming down. Like the cloudiness is being removed within our relationships with people. Could be romantic, could be relationship with a coworker, could be a friendship. It depends on the ship. Okay. But that's kind of cool that there's a cloudiness being removed. I'm looking at the clouds and I'm seeing something in here, right in the center of this cloudiness. And I'm trying to me, it looks like a cat totem. Each and every one of you guys will depict it in the way that you see it. But to me, it kind of looks like a cat totem. And the crazy thing is, in that dream that I had with you, Miss Elaine, there was some cats too. There was like, I don't know, 2-3 cats in that bear, which was very unusual to have them all together. But the bear was the only one with collar on it. It kind of had a like sort of like a cat collar, but bigger, of course. So, oh my goodness, Christina. Hey, Chris. I was thinking about texting you over the weekend about going floating. Hey, everybody. Chris Tate on here. Christina Tate is a friend of mine. I've known her for probably about 5 years. She lives here in my vicinity. Well, actually, she lives in Mount Pleasant. But yeah, she lives within the vicinity. I'm glad to see you on here, Chris. So, hey, hit me up because I'm ready to go hit that river. She is one of my floating buddies, by the way, everybody. So welcome to my live stream. It's nice to see you on here. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this down because we're going to jump into the daily messages. Sorry, having a brain fart. We're in the last couple of days of Mercury retrograde. So I'm still, and because Mercury is stationary in its home sign of Gemini, and I'm in ascending Gemini, this Mercury retrograde, as far as communication, has had me a little twisted. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with the angels. All right. First, we're going to start off with the element of water, since Miss Falula Bell is on here and Chris is on here. You guys are both water signs. And then we'll go into fire because Miss Elaine is a fire sign. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Chris is a fire sign too, a Sagittarius. That's right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off with water, and then we're going to go ahead into fire. All right, so water signs. What do you want to speak to the element of water about today? So, water signs, Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So crystal clear intention. So Archangel Michael, again, looking right over at that crow. So you could be seeing crow totems today. So be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, Archangel Michael, is to clear out something. What are we clearing out? That cloudiness. the cloudiness of perhaps caring too much about what other people think and about how other people feel about what you desire. It shouldn't matter. Their feelings and their thoughts about what you desire should not matter, right? You can allow them to have it, but it should not interfere with what you want, because we're all down here as humans, right? That's the only thing we have in common. We're all souls down here having a human experience. But in all actuality, we're all on different journeys. We all have different lessons that we need to learn, right? So water signs, call in Archangel Michael. Ask him to take that sword and cut away this cloudiness of caring too much about what other people think, right? Allow them to have their thoughts and feelings, but don't let it interfere with what you truly desire. And then focus upon it. Focus upon what you want, right? Focus upon with that unwavering faith, right? So for some of you, you could very well be seeing crows. And what it does say that fives were omens of change, right? Changes that we need to make, or changes that are upon us that are going to send us in a different direction, right? So we could have this obstacle of cloudiness interfering with what we truly desire. So Archangel Michael is coming in and using the crow totem with us today, saying, hey, this is what you need to change. This is what you need to clear out. And now that I'm looking at that, it kind of does look a little bit like a bird with a little foot down there. So you could be seeing birds in general. You know, I see bluebirds, I see red birds, I see crows. This past week, I seen a groundhog, a deer come walking through my yard. What else did I see? Rabbits. I mean, you got to pay attention, because I can sit on my couch and look right out my side window in my house, and I have a huge yard, huge. And I see a lot of animals. When I seen that deer come through, I was just like, wow. It's not the first time I've seen a deer, but I did get up to see if I seen anything else. So Archangel Michael is coming through as a crow totem today, helping you to clear out this cloudiness so that you can be clear about what you truly desire, because change is upon us, right? Change is definitely upon us. So let's go ahead and see. I'll pull another angel card for the element of water and see what our heart space. What are the angels working for the element of water in their heart space about? Yeah, it's time to retreat from the world. It's time to disconnect from the world, right? So that you can what? Focus on what you want, right? Focus on what you want. So your heart is retreating and disconnecting from caring about, again, what other people think, right? We got a masculine and a feminine on this card, which is bringing the element of water, the masculine and feminine, into a union within themselves, right? So which will help clear out that blockage within your head of caring too much about what other people think and feel. All right, so that's what I see for that. So let's go ahead and pull what is coming towards the element of water today. We have the Eight of Swords, right? And it's facing the left side. So the Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped, right? Feeling trapped where? Within your head, right? But these cards are very deep. That's what the Eight of Swords in the upright position, that's what it means. So let's see what Spirit has to say about it. Face and retreat and crystal clear intentions. She might experience an unconscious or latent anxiety. So that's what I see here. Somebody has anxiety, and I feel like that's why Spirit is telling you, retreat into your heart, right? Retreat into your heart so that you can disconnect from this anxiety to clear out your headspace and clear out your heart space today, water signs. You know, with that Eight of Swords, let me show it to you, right? There's this wall that you built up, right? But it's on its side. So here you are, you're trying to break free of that wall. You know, look at the crows. See the crows sitting there? So even the crows are coming through again on the Eight of Swords for you water signs. So pay attention, because crows are omens of change. It depends on your circumstances in your life. If it's a good change or a bad change. Well, I feel water signs, this is a good change. So in order to break free of this anxiety, you know, your angels are telling you to retreat into your heart space, right? Retreat into your own heart space. Be clear about what you desire, water signs, and don't allow other people's thoughts and feelings to interfere, right? Let them have their own thoughts and feelings, but don't let them interfere with what you want, with what you desire, right? So that this Eight of Swords is helping you to, you know, in these crows. That's why Archangel Michael is looking right back at this crow, because he's standing there as a crow totem, helping you to see what you need to change and how to change it, how to take that cloudiness away in your life, right? So let's go ahead and ask the crows for some advice for the element of water. What advice do you have for the element of water, crows? Right? It might come as a surprise. There could be some sort of a gift, and maybe that is what you are, you have anxiety about, water signs. But I also see too, for some of you, you could be gifted, right? You could very well be gifted, like I am, claircognitively, clairaudiently, clairsentience. You could very well be gifted. And this cloudiness could be blocking your gifts. So that's what Spirit is telling you, to retreat within your heart space. Clear out that mental feelings, right? It might come as a surprise to you once you do this, and how quickly you can clear out that cloudiness, right? You can climb up over this wall that you've built around yourself, and how quickly you may be able to tap into your own spiritual gifts, right? So let's pull another card for the element of water. Okay. Yeah. So you have to believe that nothing is impossible. And that is the key, right? That is the key to clearing out your thoughts and your feelings and being good vibes only, right? Have positive vibes and be courageous. Talent is luck, right? Be courageous. So be courageous. Go after, to go after, to have that unwavering faith, right? To have that unwavering faith to clear out that mental energy, that anxiety of your own thoughts, your own feelings, or somebody else's thoughts and feelings about what they feel you should do, right? Clear it out. Bring yourself into positive vibes. Retreat within that heart space. So there's a key being handed to you today, water signs, that is opening up a door for change for you that may come as a surprise. But they're telling you courage. Courage is a talent, right? Talent is luck, and the important thing in life is courage. So the courage to believe that nothing is impossible and focusing upon that with unwavering faith, right? And you will be surprised at how quickly things will change, right? So the key to unlocking the surprises that Spirit has in store for you, right, is to stay in positive vibes. To stop caring about what other people think, other people feel. So let's go ahead and pull. The only thing I didn't grab is the crystal cards, some clarifiers here. Yeah, look at that, 888. New opportunities and abundance are coming your way. So there is that surprise, the new opportunity. And look at this, a door. Look at this. The key to opening up a new door for a new opportunity is to have courage. Have courage and believe in your personal gifts, right? To retreat from this anxiety in your heart space so that you can be clear about what you want, right? Is to remove this cloudiness of caring too much about what other people think. All right. I did not grab the crystal cards. I don't even know where they're located at right at this second. So we're going to have to skip the crystal cards unless I can think where they're at. And I'll jump up and see if I can find them real quick. Crystal cards, where are you at? Okay. Well, this isn't the animal crystal cards, but they are a set of crystal cards, and they're the first ones I come across. So we're going to go ahead and pull a card for the element of water. What crystal do you recommend for the element of water for today? Oh, strawberry quartz. It's good for the heart and the third eye chakra. So heart, retreat into the heart. There's where your feelings are. Third eye chakra, believe in your gifts, right? That's a gift. Looking through your third eye and believing that nothing is impossible. So we have universal love, dream work, and insight with the strawberry quartz. And I am understanding. So to understand the door, to understand to have courage, to believe in yourself, to understand that how to unlock a new opportunity for you today, to walk through a door, is to understand what you need to clear away, to understand what you truly, truly desire, to let go of that anxiety, that fear. All right. So been doing that. Yeah. I had a little discussion with my mother. We're not really getting so. Oh, Dan is coming to Chestnut House from Virginia tomorrow. Had 2 packs. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, Elaine. Well, I'm not into fire signs anyways. And Chris, give me a shout later. I think I did give you my phone number, or even give me a shout on Messenger and we'll talk. Because it seems like you're going through some stuff right now. And I feel like you need a friend. So go ahead and hit me up on Messenger if you lost my phone number. And if you didn't lose my phone number, then go ahead and shoot me a phone call and we will sit and chat. Okay, hun? All right. So strawberry quartz. And this is what a piece of strawberry quartz looks like. This is strawberry quartz. So for those of you who, and that's Lemurian, by the way, too. So 5 or the 5 energy is offering the element of air or water. You got me all tongue twisted here. A new opportunity. And look at this, the 8 of Swords. So you have 8s. If you see 8s, then this message is definitely for you. So fire signs. 25. All right. Okay. So, angels, what do you want to speak to the element of fire about today? Wow, the cards are really talking. All right, fire signs. So, teaching and learning, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then then teach these ideas to others. Be nice if I could read, right? So, fire signs, open up your mind, right? Open up your mind and clear out that cloudiness in your head, right? And then learn new ideas and be able to teach these ideas to other people about how to remove the cloudiness of your thoughts and your feelings. And then we have divine order. Oh, you're welcome, Chris. All right, so divine order, Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlining order. So what I feel is the illusion is your thoughts and your feelings are clouded, right? Your thoughts and your feelings are clouded. So you need to bring in a sense of balance, right? And you need to open up your mind to everything happens for a reason. There's a divine order, right? There's an underlining order to everything that is happening in your life right now. So you look here, Archangel Zadkiel has a book in his hand, right? So it's like your book of life, the things in your life. And right now, the divine is telling you there's an order in your life that you need to learn something. It is part of the divine plan. See, the tree or the book of life or the tree of life, however you want to say it, but I see it as the book of life. Things that are written down in the blueprint of your soul's journey is written in that book. So the divine is telling you, fire signs, that whatever is going on in your life currently is part of the divine plan. It was written in the blueprint of your soul before you incarnated down here. So look past the illusion of your thoughts, your feeling, right? Your thoughts and your feelings. And try to remove that cloudiness of caring too much about what other people think. Allow them to have their thoughts and feelings. Don't let somebody else's thoughts and feelings cloud your thoughts and feelings, right? So I feel like that's what you're learning. You're learning something about what is written in the blueprint of your soul and how to bring in this sense of balance between your head and your heart, and to be able to look past the illusion of this cloudiness that you have. All right. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and pull what is coming towards the element of fire today. What is coming towards the element of fire today? Just one card, please. I don't need a book. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. All right, so to me, 7 + 1 is 8. So there is that 8 new opportunities, right? So we have the 7 of Cups that is facing the divine order. So let's go ahead. There is not yet clarity or cohesion in her inner world, right? So that's what I mean. There's not clarity. So you need to find the clarity beyond this illusion that you're seeing in your outer world, right? And to open up your mind and to learn. You need to learn how to clear out that cloudiness so that you can find that clarity. Because right now, your thoughts and your feelings are keeping you stuck in this emotional illusion, right? And you need to, I see this torch on here. Archangel Zadkiel is holding a torch for you to help you what? purify your emotions. We have 2 cup cards here to help purify your emotions so that you can see through the illusion of your own emotions and how your thoughts about your feelings are clouding you, how you need to bring in that sense of balance. All right. So let's move on into the Ace of Cups. She loves herself and may be falling in love with someone else, or hearts are opening, but you are still hesitant. So you still feel a bit hesitant. Why? Because you're not seeing things clearly, right? So your heart is trying to open here. It really is, because this is in the upright, almost upright position, right? And there you are, fire signs, nude, burying yourself, opening up yourself. And then we have 2 swans here. So it could be about partnerships, but I feel like this is your head and your heart, right? And look, these 2 swans are back to back. They're not really looking at each other. So I feel like that is exactly what you're going through. You're not looking at something clearly enough, how to open up that heart, right? How to open up your hearts and love yourself, right? How to open up your heart and love yourself more. And I feel like it's because you care too much about how you're let other people's thoughts about you cloud you. So I feel like, to bring in that sense of balance between your head and your heart. And as I am telling you this, my heart feels really, really heavy. And I do mean heavy, like there's something weighing on it. So I feel like that's that cloudiness. You're unclear. There's some sort of clarity that you need. And what you need to do is open up your mind. That'll help clear out that emotion, because sometimes when we get hurt, right? We get hurt over years and years and years. We have a tendency to put a guard up about what we think and what we feel, right? About what we think about ourselves, or we think about other people, right? So it's time. Spirit is telling you it is time. It is time to allow others' thoughts and feelings about you to clear away. It is time for you to raise your self-esteem. It is time for you to start loving yourself, not turn your back on your own emotions, right? So you are, fire signs, trying to become more clear, right? Trying to become more clear and see through the illusion and see through this illusion that is clouding you, clouding your head. Keep an open mind, that is clouding your mind. This emotional illusion that is clouding your mind. And it's like, you have the 7 of Cups facing that scales of balance, right? Bring in that sense of balance. Learn to love yourself, not turn your back on what you truly want, what you truly desire. So I feel like that's what you're struggling with today, fire signs. You're really going through it. You're struggling to find that clarity, to open yourself up to being vulnerable, to learn how to love yourself enough to allow other people's thoughts and feelings not to cloud your judgment, not to keep you stuck in this illusion. That's what I see. So I forgot to pull a romance angel. So what's going on in your heart space? What is going on in your heart space? Fire signs. Yep. Okay. So fire signs. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring in your soulmate. So you're definitely surrounded by the divine here, right? They're trying to ignite a torch for you. Look at that fire. They're trying to ignite that torch within your heart space again. So your heart is actually calling in your soulmate. Why? Because you are starting to clear out that clutter within your head and your heart, right? and look past the illusion of caring about what other people think and feel when it comes to what you want, when it comes to, what you want, what you desire, right? So you're starting to get clarity over how to love yourself first, how to open yourself up to being vulnerable, right? So a soulmate doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any person. We have various soulmate people. We have friends that are soulmates, our siblings, our parents, our friends. It doesn't matter. A soulmate is a soulmate. But for you, fire signs, I'm not saying it couldn't be romantic. It very well can be. So, all right. So what advice do you have for the element of fire? Yeah, ancestral traditions. So they want you to do a ritual, fire signs, a ritual of perhaps visualizations, affirmations, perhaps even talking to your angels. You don't have to get down on your knees and pray. You can sit your butt right on the couch and talk to your angels, because look, they're right behind you. They're right behind you, helping you, and then we have here the divine order. So there's an order. Everything is how it needs to be right now, right? And you're not seeing clearly that because somebody else is trying to depict what you desire, is what I feel. All right. Yeah. Look, this is a sign you've been looking for. So there's a sign. You're seeing the signs, right? You're seeing the signs of, I feel like visualization is what I feel right here. It's like your third eye is seeing it. Your third eye is seeing the order of the whole situation. So open up your mind. Open up your mind to what you are seeing, right? Because what is happening is your angels are around you and they're trying to get you to remove this cloudiness of this emotional illusion and bring in that sense of balance, right? The scales of balance. So you could have Libra somewhere in your chart, fire signs. So let's go ahead and pull some clarity, right? So we have white. Purity, innocence, safety, and light. So what are you seeing? The light, right? You are seeing the light and how that light is nourishing your soul, right? So honoring the rituals of is very nourishing to your soul. So the sign you are looking for is the light, right? You are seeing the light. You are literally visualizing the light through your third eye. And it's igniting a flame within you, right? A flame that is bringing in, wanting you to open yourself up to being vulnerable, right? That is igniting a flame within your emotional body that is removing this cloudiness and helping you to open yourself up more, to love yourself more, to raise your self-esteem, to learn how to love yourself enough to allow others' thoughts and feelings not to cloud your vision. All right, so a crystal that you recommend for the element of fire. A crystal that you recommend for the element of fire. A crystal that you recommend for the element of fire for today. Oh, beautiful. All right, so we have root, heart, sacral, and solar plexus. So that's earth, heart, air, sacral's water, and solar plexus is fire, right? Bringing in that sense of alignment, coral calcite, compassion, confidence, and positivity, right? So I am loving, right? I am loving. Opening yourself up to loving yourself actually draws in your soulmate because you're seeing the light of the situation, right? With all four of the bottom chakras, all four of them bottom chakras, earth, air, fire, and water, bringing yourself in is igniting that torch of Kundalini, the fire serpent, that Kundalini awakening is what I see for you. If you don't know what a Kundalini awakening is, you may want to Google that, because I feel like that's pretty important for you today, fire signs. So let's go ahead and move into air. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely will, Elaine. You'll have to give me a call, and we'll talk about it. It was really weird. Um, I mean, it was really weird dream. I'm not exactly sure. I've learned not to play too much into the whole dream, because usually the whole dream ends up being a different meaning than what I originally thought. But that black bear really stood out, because it's like it was here, and I scooped up all my animals, and we come to your house, and you were like, what is this? First, like I said, you were a little scared, and I was like, oh, this is so and so, and you were like, oh, and then you were like, cool with it. So yeah, it was a black bear. So black bears are a sign of strength and courage. But you can Google it if you want, black bear totem, and see what it has means for you. But yeah, so yes, both you and Chris both need to call me. All right, 42. All right, air sign. So what do you want to talk to the element of air about today? Oh, beautiful. Air signs, Archangel Shamiel, your life's purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So air signs, there's a career transition happening for you today. So whatever is being triggered with this 5 energy is removing that obstacle. That it's like that trigger is removing the obstacle to bring about this transition in your career today. So what's going on in the heart space of the element of air? So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, air signs. So, listen, first of all, I'm looking at time, right? Time. And the timekeeper is currently stationary in Pisces, but it's about to go retrograde in Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. So I feel you could be going on a vacation. Air signs, you could be going on a vacation across water. Look at the moon shining in the background, and the moon will be in a couple of days. So there could be something triggering over the next couple of days that's going to remove some cloudiness in your head and your hearts, where you could be going on a trip across water. And look, if you look in the background of this card, there's an angel on this boat, right? So it's definitely divinely guided. And if you look, Archangel Shamiel is kind of looking right over at that card. So that's what I see. And if you look, there's clouds removing from that moon. There's the clouds. It's like the cloudiness is being removed from perhaps some sort of illusion, or when I see the moon's energy, I think about things being mirrored back to us. I think about emotional illusions or shadow work that we need to work on. And I feel like that's what's being triggered, is some sort of a shadow of an illusion that you've had yourself in, perhaps maybe that is blocking you from allowing other people to have their own personal thoughts and feelings about your journey, right? So I see definitely being divinely guided here. I feel like this is Archangel Shamuel on the back of this boat. I feel like air signs, they want to say you're the captain of your boat. You have the ability to steer that boat wherever you want to steer it, right? Look how calm them emotions are. Look at the reflection, reflecting across them emotions, right? So whatever is clouding your feelings about caring about what other people think, I feel like here it is, Archangel Shamuel. It is being triggered out of you. And I feel like it's not going to be today, but I feel like it's like the moon's energy. The closer we come to the full moon energy, and I feel like it could run from today into that energy, but I feel like it has something to do with Jupiter. Jupiter is removing some sort of cloudiness when it goes back into retrograde into Aquarius, and it is going to be it is going to change something, perhaps change how you're viewing something. If you look, he's got a band of flowers and he's got this halo around his crown chakra, his thoughts, right? So let's go ahead and pull and see what's coming towards you today, air signs. What is coming towards you today, air signs? What is coming towards the element of air today? Wow. We have the Strength card. The Strength card. And it's heading towards this honeymoon. So the Strength card to me is, somebody who, look at all the totem animals, right? We have a scorpion, we have a duck, we have a snake, we have a spider, we have a raccoon, we have a bunny, we have a dog or a wolf. I don't know what's in the background back here. It kind of looks like a cat. I don't know, but there's lots of totem animals on this card. So I feel like if you're seeing, in my case, I seen what I thought was a bear, but very well could have been this dog, because it had a collar on it. And if you look, there's the moon in the background, right? And it looks to me like there's a red bird in that tree, air signs. And if you look, you're sitting there and you're naked. You're opening yourself up to being vulnerable. We have a raccoon there who is, say, take off that mask, right? Take off that mask that is clouding you, that is clouding your emotions, your feelings, right? So we're going to go ahead and, excuse me, all of a sudden I feel like I have a frog in my throat. Okay, so the Strength card. Strength hesitates and may feel she wants too much. She disbelieves in the unseen forces. So I feel like that is exactly what it is. Your disbelief. You don't believe enough in your spirit team, right? You don't believe enough in yourself. You don't believe enough to open yourself up to being vulnerable. You disbelieve that you got love, your angels, your spirit team around you. Well, when Jupiter goes retrograde into Aquarius, that's going to be cleared out, right? So allow others to have their thoughts and feelings, but especially yourself, right? This cloudiness is being cleared. It is being mirrored back to you what this disbelief is and how to remove the mask of cloudiness. So something is being triggered. It is bringing a blessing into your career, right? There's some sort of a transition happening where you're going to realize the strength and the power that you really do have within yourself to create this change. Like I said, fives are the energies of change, right? But we struggle with them. There's like a challenge that comes with this change. What the challenge is there's an obstacle that is obstructing your view, right? And that's what's clouding you. So your own thoughts, your own disbelief about the unseen, about things that are going on, being divinely guided, right? Because this angel is standing behind you. He's not in front of you. So I feel like that is exactly what's happening, air signs. All of a sudden, froggy in the throat here. So I feel like, something that is clouding your emotions is actually disbelief. It's clouding your emotions and it's making you unavailable. It's making you not being able to open yourself up to being vulnerable, right? Your thoughts is being triggered. This disbelief, these thoughts about not believing in the unseen, not believing that you have the angels in your spirit guide and the divine around you, is being reflected back to you. So the strength card is also the sign of Leo, right? And we're having that full moon in Sagittarius. So let's keep going. So what advice do you have for the element of air? Yeah, practice peace and mindfulness, Zen awareness. So practice being mindful of, practice being mindful, be at peace, become aware of your own power with that strength card. Become aware of your own power to create the life that you want, right? Be aware of your own thoughts, your own feelings, and how that disbelief is actually blocking and clouding you. So let's pull another card for the element of air. Yeah, clouding and blocking your wishes. So wish you were here. So somebody could be wishing air signs, and it's like you don't believe enough in yourself. Like you feel like you just don't have the strength, right? I don't believe enough in myself. I don't believe that in enough. I don't trust the divine enough. I feel all alone. And I'm speaking from my personal experience. I kind of do feel all alone sometimes, even though I know I'm not. I mean, they make it clear to me all the time whenever I hear strange things rattle, or when somebody comes through your back door while you're standing in your kitchen and walks right through you, I know that there's somebody here, but my own thoughts cloud me. So let's go ahead. So you could very well be getting a wish granted, and that's what your blessing is when it comes to your career, or even love. You could be getting something granted when it comes to love, air signs. So let's go ahead and pull a card for practice peaceful mindfulness. Yeah, practicing that peacefulness and mindfulness will help you rise above these emotions and give you the sense of freedom to allow other people to have their own thoughts and feelings, to give you this sense of freedom in this change that needs to be made. Wish you were here, right? Somebody is wishing for reconciliation. But until you break free of caring about what other people think and other people feel, right? And have your own thoughts and feelings about a situation, because again, it's being reflected back to you. So to have this sense of freedom, because again, somebody is wishing for reconciliation, but you need to become aware of how to break free of this disbelief, to break free of this cloudiness, to bring in this blessing. So a crystal card for the element of air. Perfect. Green apophyllite, heart chakra, equality, release, and clarity. So I am balanced, to bring in that sense of balance. So I kind of feel like we have the fire that had the scales of balance, and now we have the air with the crystal card, bringing in that sense of balance. I kind of feel like somebody has a mixture of air and fire in their chart. And I feel like this message is specific to them, right? Because this is fire right here, the balance. I am balanced. And what was you having a problem with? Self-love, right? Loving yourself, not feeling clear enough to open yourself up to being vulnerable, right? To have this sense of freedom. So for those of you, and then we have the strength card, which is representative of Leo. So I feel like when Jupiter retrogrades into Aquarius, there is where you're going to see what you need to release. That is where the clarity is going to come in, right? When it comes to love, when it comes to emotions. Again, I feel like they both run together. So you're going to be able to have that sense of freedom to rise above, right? And if I do believe, look at this balloon. Third eye, sacral, throat, right? Heart, root, heart, sacral, solar plexus, third eye, and throat. Third eye shows you what? The light. So become aware of that. Alrighty, so those are your messages, air signs, and wow, pretty powerful, I do have to say. So you probably, Miss Elaine, resonate with both of them messages. Google lies? What? What are you talking about, Google lies? Oh, I love you too, Elaine. All right, so the final messages comes to the element of earth. So let me get my timestamp here so that we can move on into the element of earth. If I can get my pen to write. All right, so the element of earth. What do you want to talk to the element of earth about today? Nurture, Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child, and both activities are important for you right now, Earth sign. So they want you to nurture your own inner child. Let's see what's going on in your heart space. What do the angels want to tell you about your heart space for the element of earth? All right, so finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. So what I want to say is, I feel like whatever financial issues that you are having today, earth signs, I feel like you need to open your mind to a different expectation when it comes to a career. All right. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, with nurturing that inner children are fearless, right? They are fearless. They're too young to be clouded. They're starting, when we get older, society has a habit of shaping us, right? And whenever we get shaped through all the through life, what life is doing to us, such as, failures and lessons and things that have hurt us. We have a tendency, everything that has happened, what we do is we cement that brick in, and then that wall gets so high that, it clouds us, it blocks us from seeing things, right? And so I feel like Archangel Gabriel is telling you, earth signs, to nurture that inner child. Look at all the angels around you, earth signs, right? Nurture that inner child. Be fearless, right? Be fearless. Open your mind to different opportunities when it comes to your finances and when it comes to your career. Be a little bit more playful with the energy, right? Open yourself up to a different expectation, such as don't expect it, right? I do feel there could be other people around you as well. And I feel like their opinions of what you should do, or their opinions or thoughts about what you should do, really cloud you today, earth signs. So I feel like you need to clear out that clutter, right? Clear out that clutter. Bring that inner child out. Be a little bit more fearless. Open up your mind, right? Don't put that brick in because somebody else's opinions or thoughts or feelings about what you should do. Don't let it matter in your life, right? Don't let that be another brick in that wall. Pink Floyd, another brick in the wall, right? So for some reason, that's a channeled song. You may want to listen to it. It could have something to do with your life. Maybe you yourself are channeling that song, right? So I feel like, to bring out the inner child, be a little bit more playful. Don't expect something, because whenever you bring out the inner child, that fearless energy, it's not the usual type of energy that you're used to, right? You don't have to get down on your knees. You don't have to work your fingers to the bones, right? You don't have to. Spirit is telling you, have a little bit of fun, right? Have a little bit of fun and allow other people's thoughts and feelings to be their own, right? Let them have their own thoughts and feelings about a situation. That's their opinions, and their opinions should not matter. So open up your mind to a different avenue when it comes to your career. And nurture that inner child, right? Don't put a block don't put another brick in that wall, so to speak. Let that cloudiness that is clouding your mind and your feelings, let it come down, let it dissipate, right? Because the angels are around you. They're telling you, you have an opportunity to perhaps go in a different direction. Maybe even work with children, right? Maybe even work with children, but you're definitely being divinely guided. There's an angel around you, Archangel Gabriel specifically, or signs, who is working with you to help you look beyond what you usually see. And don't expect anything. Open up your mind to your expectations. Don't expect the usual, right? Because there's something unusual coming towards you. So let's go ahead and pull what is coming towards the element of earth. The element of earth. Well, that one just rolled right off the table. I mean, rolled literally like a wheel. Well, see if there's another one. Nope, just the one. It literally rolled like a wheel off the table, hit the floor, and landed underneath a shelf, right? So, Shaman of Cups. This is how I picked it up. And you have the Magician. Ooh, yeah. So, okay. So again, opening up your mind, right? Opening up your mind to a manifestation ability. All right. So Archangel Gabriel is around you, Earth sign. So let's go ahead and go over your 2 cards. So we're going to go over first the Shaman of Cups. She's doing more than her share. So again, doing more than your share. Spirit is telling you to have a little bit of fun, right? Have a little bit of fun. Be a little fearless. Doing more than your share when it comes to the finances. And it's causing an issue for you, is what I feel. It's causing an issue for you because the cups is our emotions, right? So there's an issue. You feel a bit burdened, right? You feel a bit burdened because you're doing more than your share when it comes to the finances. I feel like you feel like you're working your fingers to the bones, but you're not getting anywhere. And what it's doing is it's clouding you. It's clouding you. So Spirit is telling you to bring out that inner child, have a little bit more fun in your life, right? So let's see why the Magician rolled. That's really funny how it flew out of the deck and rolled across the table. The Magician's potential is unable to come out right now. Self-doubt is preventing the expression of her power or individuality. If this energy is too repressed or reversed, there is a tendency to abuse power. The Magician may hurt someone or herself. All right, so that's what I feel. That Shaman of Cups is you feel too overburdened, right? And you feel too overburdened. And what it's doing is it's clouding your energy. It's clouding your potential. And it's causing you to be unable to come out of your own mental energy, right? So, what I feel is, I feel it's major self-doubt. Because why? Because you feel overburdened. You feel overburdened in your financial situation within your heart space. And I feel like it's clouding your power, right? It's causing you to doubt your power. So Spirit is telling you to open up your mind, right? Open up your mind to where you are putting your power at, right? Open up your mind to where you're putting your power at and allow other people's thoughts and feelings to have their own, stay in their own lane, right? You need to open up your mind to where you're putting your power at and if you're abusing that power source. Because right now you do feel overburdened. You feel overburdened and you're looking for a different, it's like you're putting your power out. It's like somebody, it's causing you to, you have this boxed in expectation, right? You are expecting something to come out of it. And what you are doing is how you're welding your power is actually an issue. And it's causing you to feel burdened. So Spirit is telling you to bring out that inner child. Nurture that inner child, right? Have a little bit of fun with this energy. Don't doubt your energy because you're very powerful. The Magician literally flew out of the deck and rolled, went off the table, rolled and landed underneath a shelf, right? So I know you're very powerful. And I feel like you just need to become aware of how you're welding that power because you could be welding it towards somebody who does not deserve it. Why? Because you're having issues. You're having issues. You feel the burden of somebody else's thoughts and feelings. And what it is doing is it's starting to cloud your mind, right? It's starting to cloud your mind. So you need to be careful of how you're welding your power. Don't doubt how you're welding your power. Don't doubt yourself because you're extremely powerful, right? But your emotions is an issue. Your emotions about money issues, financial and career issues is weighing your emotions down. So let's see what's some advice for the element of earth. The advice for the element of earth. Right? We got the feminine. So it could be that soulmate, that female person. Girls just want to have fun, right? So again, have a little bit of fun. Just like I said, bring out that inner child. Have a little bit of fun. Be a little playful, right? Be bold, right? There's where your power is. And hello. So I feel like Archangel Gabriel is around you saying, hello, Earth signs. Hello. You're wielding your power in a bold way, but it's like you should just open yourself up, have a little bit of fun, right? Don't let your finances be an issue and block your energy, because what will happen is you'll burn yourself out, or you'll start welding your power towards somebody who does not deserve it. So you need to open up your mind to where you're being guided. Have a little bit of fun. I feel like with girls just want to have fun, and the feminine card coming out, look, you can't make this stuff up. So I feel like you need to open up your mind to where you're welding your power. Stop feeling the burden of finances, right? And stop expecting something that's not going to come in, right? Stop expecting, stop putting that expectation on something. Instead, stand in your power and use it for positive things. You know, allow others to have their thoughts and feelings. Allow others to have fun, right? Life is too short to be serious all the time. I don't really think I need to pull any other cards, so we're just going to go straight into clarification for the advice, right? So it's time to be mature. It is time to be mature. This is confirmation. So if you're getting chills, feel at peace with the blue energy, with some sort of communication about how you weld your power, perhaps. Feel this sense of serenity. Instead of speaking negativity, instead of, look, I allow others to have their thoughts and feelings. Feel at peace with that. Feel at peace with allowing somebody else to have their own thoughts and feelings, and have a little bit of fun, right? Table gathering. Sit and gather. Sit down and have dinner, right? Relax. Open up the situation. So be mature with how you're welding your power today, our signs, right? Be mature about it. Don't misuse that power source. Archangel Gabriel is telling you, don't misuse that power source. Don't let the burdens of your finances weigh you down, right? Have a little bit of fun. Have a little bit of fun. Let other people have their own thoughts and feelings, and feel at peace with that, right? Feel at peace with that. Okay, so a crystal for the element of earth. A crystal for the element of earth. Perfect for the throat chakra. Look at that, throat chakra, blue. Okay, inner strength, intuition, and change. I am confident, right? So blue opal for the throat chakra, which blue already come through. Have the inner strength to make the change and open your mind and listen to your intuition, right? And be confident. Be confident of again, where you're welding that power. So throat chakra energy coming through, which already come through with the blue. Feel at peace with what other people think, other people feel. Because whenever you are not at peace and you feel burdened, what it does is it clouds your intuition. It clouds your thoughts, right? So those are your messages, our signs. And I believe I went through all of the elements. So let me check into my messages here. Good morning, Clarissa. And good morning, Lee Ann. How are you guys doing? All right, everybody. So those are today's messages. For those of you who missed your element, I did timestamp, and you'll have to go back and watch messages. Oh my God, my nose is so itchy. All right, so I love each and every one of you guys. Have a blessed June 21st. Remember, it's a 5 energy today. So things, changes are upon us. We're getting the wake up call with the full moon in Sagittarius and Jupiter about to go retrograde. Right now it's stationary in Pisces, but it will be going retrograde. So today is the day of wake up calls. That is time to move in a different direction. It is time to make changes in our lives, especially the ones who are spiritual. And everybody who follows me, obviously, is spiritual. So I thank each and every one of you guys for watching me. I love you guys. And until tomorrow morning, have a blessed day.